Dear colleagues, this is phacoemulsification of white cataract. Let us see how the surgery proceeds. The cataract looks intumescent. By this time, main incision and one side port have been made. Now, a big air bubble is injected into the antechamber. I want to stain the anterior capsule of the cataractous lens with trypan blue dye underneath this air bubble. The dye has been applied, and after 4 or 5 seconds I wash the dye out. Enough staining occurs within this very short period of time of 5 to 6 seconds to do capsulorhexis comfortably. Now viscoelastic substance has been injected into the antechamber. This is HPMC, hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. And now one more side port is made on the left side of the main incision. Now capsulorhexis is to be done. The anticapsule is incised right at the anterior pole and this carved incision is made. You can call it a smile incision. And a very small rhexis, I call it a mini rhexis, is made at this stage. Now I want to decrease the intralenticular pressure by aspirating some cortical lens matter. In this case I am using bimanual irrigation aspiration. The irrigation is from the right side port and the aspiration is from the left. And now I change the probes. Now the irrigation comes to the left side and I aspirate cortical lens matter by the aspirating probe which goes from the right side port. Now enough of aspiration of cortical matter has been done. The intralenticular pressure has decreased sufficiently. I inject viscoelastic substance. Now I use a Vanna scissor. Here it is. I use the Vanna scissor and cut the margin of the mini rhexis, in this case at around 8 o'clock. I hold this capsular tag with the same utrata forceps and enlarge this rhexis into an optimum sized capsulorhexis. So this two-stage rhexis is very much predictable and you get almost circular rhexis in most of the cases once you practice this. And now I have gone into the eye with the tip of the phaco handpiece, doing direct chop, hold the nucleus with vacuum, and I can see that the nucleus is very soft. So in white cataracts, sometimes the nucleus is soft to this extent and sometimes it can be quite hard. The nucleus is removed and now the epinucleus is to be removed. I lifted the iris because the antechamber was becoming very deep and pupil was dilating, something like LIDRS. Now I am irrigating the cortical matter which was sticking to the posterior capsule, and I'm doing this so that I can aspirate the cortical matter easily. Here it is. Now I can easily aspirate the cortical matter. Now this time the irrigation is from the right side port, aspiration is from the left side port. Now I change the IA and now the IA irrigation is from the left side port and aspiration is from the right side port. Now, capsular polishing, how to do? We can use cap back mode, but one of my gurus, Dr. Suhash Haldipurkar, has taught me this. Just irrigate, just flush over the posterior capsule with the irrigating probe, and all the cells get detached from the posterior capsule and it comes out through the main side port. Enough polishing has occurred. And now a hydrophobic single piece intraocular lens is being implanted under irrigation. The leading haptic goes into the bag and the trailing haptic is guided into the bag by the irrigating probe. Now the irrigating probe dials the lens. Some amount of viscoelastic substance is there in the lumen of the cartridge, so I just flush it out with the irrigating probe. Now moxifloxacin is injected into the anterior chamber. Here it is. This is moxifloxacin. Now I hydrate the side ports to make these wounds waterproof. Here it is. Dear colleagues, we must be very meticulous, we must be caring, and we must be very much focused and dedicated to become excellent surgeons. And now is the final wash. I give this final wash and I get a very quiet antechamber next day. And touch wood, I have not got any TAS for the past 7-8 years. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video helps you in your practice.